This next piece is titled Empty Spaces, a Black Mother's Apology to Her Daughters. And let me say, this is not the apology of a mother who is raising and taking care of her children. This is the apology of a woman who basically has allowed her children to raise themselves. And for whatever reason, she's emotionally unavailable to them. Empty Spaces, a Black Mother's Apology to Her Daughters. To my daughters, my beautiful baby girls, I'm sorry I didn't tell you your name. And because I never taught you your name and who you are, you answer to the name God gave the female dog. You answer to the name of lost women who sell themselves for the pleasures of men. Because you don't know who you are. You allow the world to tell you what you're worth and define who you should be. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, because without knowledge of self, you have no direction and you're lost. You have confused sex with love, desecrating your womb, that sacred place between your legs that life comes through. But it's my fault. I failed to teach you to respect your womanhood. I didn't teach you how when God chose to send his only begotten son to save the world, he chose a woman to send him through. Even Jesus came out the vagina of a woman. Baby girl, we don't defile and disrespect this space by allowing any and everybody in it. I know I failed to tell you this before, but I'm telling you now. Baby girl, you are divine. Your name is beautiful. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Just because a man or a boy is nice to you, you don't owe him you. You don't owe him anything. I want to tell you that I know about empty spaces. That empty space deep down inside that you can't fill up. That space that makes you eat when you ain't hungry, or keep eating past the hungry feeling into the I'm stuffed feeling, because stuffed is better than feeling empty or lonely. That empty space that makes you smoke weed but validate it because it's natural. It came from the earth. But you use it to numb yourself. You wake up smoking, trying to fill up that empty space. You drink or do drugs, anything to keep from feeling. But how can I blame you? This is what you watched me do. I know of that space that makes you open your legs to men because he was nice to you. Or you can't say no because you're scared, or don't want to say no because you don't want to hurt his feelings, because then he wouldn't like you anymore. He won't call you or come around. That empty space, that hollow space that makes you do things to him and for him, that makes you ashamed to look at yourself in the mirror. You do these things because you want to be held, told you're pretty, told I love you, even if it is a lie. You know these men don't give a damn about you, but it feels good to pretend, even for a minute. I know about empty spaces. I know about missing your daddy so much it eats a hole inside of you. So you fill it up with any kind of attention a man will give you. I know about the empty space that grows because daddy or a daddy figure has violated the father-daughter relationship by making you his woman, even though you were only a little girl. I know how that hole grows and grows into adulthood, where it continues growing until it becomes a canyon. And you're a grown woman with the emotional stability of a frightened little girl. A grown woman running from man to man, man to man, trying to fill up a canyon. I know empty spaces. I know that as a mother, I've hurt you. I've let you down. And because of this, you don't trust yourself or other women. You don't make wise choices in friends. I haven't given you the proper image to look up to. So you choose what you see in the videos and on television and movies to show you what a woman looks like, how a woman carries herself. I haven't respected myself, so you don't know what respect looks like. I didn't tell you you are beautiful because I didn't even tell it to myself. And if I did, I didn't really believe it. I listened to what the world said was beautiful, and I got caught up in all of its false promises. I didn't teach you that real beauty comes from the inside, because this flesh we're in will grow old, wrinkle up, and fade away. But real beauty is everlasting. It radiates from the inside out. I should have told you this before now. When you look into the mirror, I want you to love what you see on the outside and love what comes from the inside out. so that when you give birth to my granddaughters, you can teach them what I taught you. And we can end this cycle of disrespect and self-hate and start walking in self-love. Daughter, I love you. Know that I love you and that I carried you, but God loves you more because he made you. There is so much more that I want to say, but I don't want to overwhelm you. So I'll end it here for now. Know that I love you. With love, Mama.